Cheers, and welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Lauren, and today I am going to be looking at a video entitled Images That Should Not Exist. It is pulled from, like, a subreddit, I believe. It says OOER, but I don't know what that's supposed to sound like, so I shall not say anything. But I am curious to see this. Images that should not exist. I am expecting to be confused and appalled. So I hope you're ready for this. I certainly am not. But let's go anyway.
Never has such a statement existed that was so blunt about...
Let me just check. Ah, yes. Sorry, my camera was whack. We'll continue. I'll leave it in.
things blowing up in your face very soon. Yeah, as per my last email. Blammy.
Welcome, science class, to Hell Brain Workles. Here we have multiple examples of what brain you might have. Soup contains such qualities as...
What is task?
And soup, commonly pumpkin soup. It's very delicious. If any of you have this brain, come here. I have a straw. Your brain may also be squizzly.
Many tasks, oops, anywhere go.
Yeah, that one's freaking weird. Your brain may be crumbly.
See outlines of task, but it's a sandcastle. No fine details. Heck, it fell into the mode.
Oh, really?
So far, I think I'm squizzly.
Exploring all the vocal effects. Full of yarn. Now this brain's really interesting because it has...
I see the cosmos. Oops, I should eat at some point.
Your brain may be on rails.
Task only. Sleep. Never heard of her.
But if you pre-ordered and paid for the Battle Pass Season 1, you would have you got the access to the squirrel brain. That's right, your brain's completely replaced by a soul squirrel.
Ooh, snacks. Squirrel.
For task not found.
I don't understand. The burger charges me with energy. Why doesn't it charge my phone? Welcome to our evening community band.
I just like, how many chargers do you have if you're gonna ruin it by doing that? Also, good lord. Good lord. Feels like an MC Escher painting.
Practice. Long-timers, you may be familiar with this piece. Newcomers, you're welcome to simply cry, but please do so on tempo.
Presenting a new, streamlined USA. By fusing our states into a simpler format, we can name them like this. Maintana, Washington, Adida.
You have to say it like that. You can't say it with an American accent. It has to be Australian.
Adida. Okay.
Otherwise, you will be crucified in that state.
Wow.
Nebrinia, Mizoredo,
Utaki,
Nene C, Arcolina, Calihoma, Arizame, and Trash. Remember Eminem? This is them now.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, feel upset they're not sexy enough for you yet? Maybe you should complain about it on national television.
Fire!
Speaking truth. Truth. Oh no, the Eminem got her boots taken off. Of all of, like, the things that the conservatives were upset about, like, that one I think is probably the most ridiculous. Like, the most insane and unhinged. Like, they were upset about Mr. Potato Head too. It's just Potato Head now, I think. But like, the Eminem, the green Eminem not having high heels on anymore. Like, what was that?
The apocalypse is coming.
Hurry, we must burn more buildings.
No, it's just you and your friends at 3 a.m. looking for beans.
Thanks for the Thanos cake for my birthday, Mom. It tastes nice.
Horrifying. Those look like real teeth. Like, the eyes are clearly chocolate. But like, oh my god. That image is gonna live in my brain.
I still miss Dad, though. I don't know. I think I'll just go.
Oh my god!
Oh, stop now, son.
Dad?
Eat another piece.
I don't want to.
Eat your father, dear.
Why?
Don't
disrupt the ritual, eat your father!
Mom, I don't want to do this.
Take this cake and shove it in your mouth! The internet
It does look demonic.
was a blessing from the Lord Jesus. Yeah, this is the worst image to come right after what I just finished recording.
Look at that. 2 children just running through the forest. I wonder what little funny adventures they're on to today.
What serves man from the beginning to the end? Man's cradle and coffin are both made of wood!
Oh, they're playing Colts. That's cute.
It has gotten better before, and it will again. The hell's a wholesome meme doing in this subreddit? Disgusting. Tell me, would you rather have enough caffeine to kill a horse versus 25 milligrams of melatonin? Who do you think's gonna win?
Probably enough caffeine to kill a horse. Just because, in general, caffeine doesn't work very well on me, and neither does melatonin. So, like, I think just give me, like, maybe more caffeine? Because melatonin just kind of puts me in a state of being very, very tired, but kind of, just my brain just kind of shoots off into space, and I can't sleep, but I also can't really move. So it's like, none of these things work on me the way they're meant to. So I think I would choose enough caffeine to kill a horse.
That caffeine sounds powerful, but that baby hasn't even learned how to swallow yet. So that, accumulation of caffeine is really just gonna be like a bunch of powder chucked in his face.
Breathe. You're going to figure it out like you always do. I believe in you as you believe in me. Nakia, the unbreakable god. May your snake remain long and free of obstruction.
May your snake remain long and free of obstruction.
Pastry, it's a delicious little pastry that's full of my personal shit. Voluntarily available at all local bakeries. Feed it to all your friends and family. Ignore their tears, they are of joy. It's like they always say during a bank robbery. Yay, a papaya. How did you do in PE today? Happy? Or sad? I put huge pepperoni on little lunchavicles. Opening brackets is out. You can have any Pepsi you want as long as it's a surprise. Will it be a can or will it be your father, depending you consume him? Only you will know. You gotta buy it. You gotta find out.
I love that they brought it back to that. Thanos cake.
And now, Carrot smoking a pipe.
This meme is for the 50-year-old plus audience watching this video right now. It's funny because it's a CGI image of a thing and a chipmunk voice added onto it as well. Oh, what a combo! Oh, this is freaking hilarious! Quick, share me to everyone on Facebook.
Oh man, I spilled my pixels everywhere. Oh, this is gonna take so much Photoshop to clean up.
Hey.
God, what?
I hate this place.
Oh, wow, really? I love it.
Wow, you do?
Oh, that was sorry.
You're a freaking weirdo.
Look back at your memories. You remember this place on June 8th? Look at it. Remember it. Remember what happened to you. Sorry. The X button is not working right now.
I have enjoyed that kind of that meme that's been kind of going around, like Earth is terrifying to the aliens because like of all of the 1,000 different biomes we have, and like the fact that we can regularly consume various poisons for fun, and things of that nature. It just tickles me. It's like the reason that they haven't come here yet is because they're scared of us, because we're monsters.
Jesus died so that I can play video games naked until 5 a.m.
Jesus, I mean, this and the one beforehand are like just the complete perfect example of just how crazily across the spectrum of memes this subreddit is. Please do not touch the Unabomber cabin. Don't tell me what to do. Wait, what? Is that David Tennant?
No, that's David Mitchell, isn't it? I think it's David.
Wait, what?
No, that's not either of them. It looks more like David Mitchell than David Tennant.
Is that David Tennant?
Oh, is the
More
blood?
importantly, who's the human holding him?
I got there just before he continued.
All new portal pool, only $1. Finally, some backyard entertainment that won't cost you an arm and a leg. It'll just cost you a few toes. Sorry, no, don't worry about that. It's just, The creatures, they hunger and we must feed them. We must feed them. Surgeon Sage says,
Only a poor boob pays his money, loses his watch, gets the stiff and brags that he's had a good time.
thanks, Surgeon Sage. We once again have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't get syphilis.
Popcorn is prepared in the same pot, under the same heat, in the same oil, but they don't pop at the same time. Don't compare yourself to others. Your turn to pop is coming. Some of the popcorn. Anytime now, I'm gonna... Also, I'm sorry, is that a panda on oxygen, or is that Thomas the Tank Engine? It's kind of hard to tell. Ah, yes, I'm familiar.
And some of the popcorn never pops at all, though, so that meme doesn't exactly, work. And some of it never pops.
Yeah, with this type of sandwich. It's called, portable lesbian, yes. Before his historical wall tragedy, Humpty Dumpty was known for sitting at great heights, as well as attempting to start the Fourth Reich. Ooh, an alien kitty, where the tail looks like its fourth leg. To be honest, that's very uncomfortable. All right. Hear me out. What if a cat, there's a cat that eats lasagna. Large cat. Cat eats lasagna. Lasagna. Now, that's funny. If you
That one made me very uncomfortable in my ears.
want to live forever, plant a tree in loving memory of Victor Ramos. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. How to feel alive again.
You have reached your limit of free articles.
Roblox will be cancelled on January 28, 2014. To save Roblox, repost and tag. Save Roblox. Share this to everyone you know on What do you kids use? Snapchat? What can I say? The world's changed, kids. The tooth fairies had to change with it. Don't worry, they'll still come to your bed at night when you're fast asleep and take your teeth, the whiff of their butt crack, awakening you, paralyzed, unable to do nothing as they reach underneath your pillow. Them has risen. I have nothing to give to this. I'm only at the 9th minute of this recording and my brain is already kind of dying out of ideas. Pancake, the classic vertical 1-in-a-row game. Yay, I win again.
It's me, grandson.
Mom, Grandpa's back again. Don't eat him this time. Okay.
Eat me.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Face, give me your 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 face.
Russell
That's awesome.
says, Russell. Wow, look at you go, Russell. Giving your 2 cents for us as valuable as everyone else's opinion on the internet.
You have been visited by the White Scout. This is truly a momentous day for you. As long as you are subscribed to EmKay and liking this video, you are wished a good fortune upon you. However, betray these 2 sacred laws, and the Scout will come. He will... No, not like that. Ew, get your mind out of the gutter, for goodness sake.
Mom, please, Peggle 2 is only 10 pesos, por favor, mama, no es cierto, don't go that way. Ladies and gentlemen, nightmares. Presenting the god of all icky ooey no.
No. Oh no, that moth thing? Note that this is why aliens hate us. That thing is the worst. Actually, most of these things are terrible.
Ew, yuck. This freaking moth. Seriously, what the hell? I actually want to Google this moth. Moth with 4 tentacles is what I've typed into Google. This remarkable moth, Creotonotos gangus, is found in northern Australia. No!
Of course it's in Australia.
No, don't be an Australian.
Of course it's in Australia.
Okay, panic aside, turns out these, tentacles is what it does to release pheromones to attract a mate. That's right. This is it with a very perky member. Not just waving 1 around, waving 4 around. In front of all the innocent Northern Australian children. Have you seen this, man? God damn it, man. It's like 9:30 p.m. for me. I do not need to be seeing this type of stuff this late. Beware, the subject is very hostile. If seen, immediately contact us. Oh, 999 oh. Oh, nah, man, screw this. This shocked me. It genuinely shocked me. I have this all on my big monitor right now. It's like the screen's like like 10 times the size of an iPhone. I'll be honest, the rest of this I'm recording in the morning. This is not good for my sleep. Good morning, my scrumptiddlyumptious. What's our next meme? Oh, look, it's just a shoe. That's such a nice, tolerable thing to deal with in this wonderful morning. Not even gonna give that horrific mixture in that cup the time of day.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I was like, what is that? Is that like cheese in barbecue sauce or something?
Just gonna appreciate the shoe being a plate. Very clever. Not really, but oh well. Bass Pro Shops. Making you buy new DLC, which is pretty much the same as the old DLC, but with new CGI cutscenes since 2014. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, it's completely new and different. In this newest DLC, you get to slingshot on green boogers.
And now, an analysis on time. A hominin walks on a muddy shore. Now, if we sprinkle just a bit of time... Oh, I poured in the whole thing. Ooh, too much time. Ooh, the hominin dies near water. Ooh, no.
Let's be real, if any bugs were of this size, just like a dog size alone, they would not be afraid to eat us. All new analog TV from Shrek. It's love. It's life. Man, if I knew how much of a one-of-a-kind thing these Shrek TVs were going to be back in the day, I would have totally bought one.
Somewhere
Yeah, I would have gotten my mom to buy me one if we had known that they would be important.
along the line, things become too silly for the clown to stomach.
Is there something on my face, King Charles? I'm good? Oh, thank you.
It's like the lady could be a clown too, that waitress.
Congratulations! You sink rapidly and are covered by very fine mud on the bottom. You fossilized! Yay! And now for a reenactment of your life at the local grocery store.
What?
Can I grab...
No, it's mine.
Okay, but they're on sale.
I don't care, it's mine.
Okay. Sir, your ham
Yeah, that looks real unsanitary.
is delicious. What is your secret? Well, it comes from the community. Toilets? Oh, what? Was that you want more freshly crop dusted ham? Here you go.
God, please, North Korea.
Hello, sir. Where am I? South Korea. Cute little kitty waving at you, saying sweet things like,
That needs to stop.
and how do you do? Hey, what does John want for his
I like that I lifted my headphones as soon as he actually stopped sounding like a monster.
birthday? Will Spot. What? Ooh, sports. Take your time. Yeah, that Opti is nice, but it's nothing compared to the horsepower of my giant squid. This baby can go for miles if you have the strength to pull it. The crab cycle. There is only one step, and it is crab. This is actually a genuine scientific phenomenon. Apparently, a lot of creatures seem to keep evolving into crabs. I don't blame them. I mean, they've taken over an entire island, so why not? How to make the perfect peanut butter and jam sandwich. Step 1. Have one slice of bread.
I will say, I'm gonna go back and listen to this peanut butter and jelly sandwich thing, but I do miss crabs. I grew up in Baltimore and I miss eating crab. It was good. And I don't trust the seafood here. I just don't really eat it unless it's like someone from like New Orleans or something is cooking it. I just don't trust it, generally speaking.
Seem to keep evolving into crabs. I don't blame them. I mean, they've taken over an entire island, so why not? How to make the perfect peanut butter and jam sandwich. Step 1. Have one slice of bread with peanut butter. Have the other slice with raspberry jam. Step 2. Put the slices together. No! Obviously not! What are you doing? Are you like the single reason books for dummies are still a decent business? Did you know in California...
I will say though, like that is the kind of thing that like when I was in like kindergarten, the teachers would do. Like they would show like us why instructions and like detailed instructions could be important. You know, but also at that point we were still aware like, well, who's going to be that idiotic? But at the same time, if you think about it, there are things today that we just don't write down because we assume everybody knows it. Like if you're cooking, and I've mentioned this before. I know for sure I have. I cannot recall what video it was in. If you know, you get a candy. But like how we just use eggs, put eggs in the cake. And we know that it's, like chicken eggs. But, in 1,000 years, in 3,000 years, well, they know it's chicken eggs. It'll just be eggs. It's like there's 1,000 kind of birds that lay 1,000 different types of eggs. Or do they mean like fish eggs? Or do they, alligator eggs? What kind of eggs do you use for this, for this meal? So it's like how we couldn't figure out for a really, really, really long time how Romans made concrete. Because their concrete worked better than our concrete. But I think it was something like, they just said they used water, but we could never replicate it until someone figured out that they used seawater. I think that's what it was. But, so it's like, that's why you have to have the instructions very clear sometimes, even if it's obnoxious in the moment.
If you look closely at their laws, you can get the force by starting a court case, commonly known as divorce, due to growing popularity of Italian imports of the force. That's right, kids. Your parents still love each other and aren't leaving because of you. It's because they just want to be Jedis.
Nah, this isn't right. I'm pretty sure there's a second step with this flying thing I missed.
Ah, my wing! God, ah! Oh.
Don't try anything funny, kid. I got both my eyes on you. No, don't walk to my right side. Where did you go? Where did you go?
Is that a flounder?
Memories from January 8th, 1995. When I was in high school, in gym class, this girl wrinkled up her face and burst out crying. I asked her what's wrong, and she said her boyfriend died in front of Jonathan's on his motorcycle? What's Jonathan's? I asked, and through her tears, she responded, a family restaurant. Boy, humans are sure weird.
I thought Jonathan, it's like, her boyfriend died in front of Jonathan's. I assumed it was Jonathan's boyfriend.
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now? No, they're not. What do you mean look below my chest? What the Bring, bring.
You have been chosen. They will come soon.
Okay.
Ooh, is this Sims 1? This old school Sims?
Hey, time to save this game, uninstall, throw the computer in the bin. The weakness of thinking machines is that they actually believe all the information they receive and react accordingly.
Ah, this must be a Wikipedia entry on parents on Facebook.
Time for your daily dose of knowledge. Your chair is the dumb chair.
That was your daily dose of knowledge. Post approved by cat with genital thumb paw. Looks like a hand, also looks uncomfortably like something else.
You know, I'm very thankful clocks aren't like this. I feel like the day would just feel like it goes on forever.
Oh, nobody touch this, okay? No, I'm not even in my 40s yet. Let me at least have some sort of life lived.
Did you know?
I would do it immediately.
The sinking of the Titanic led to the creation of the U.S. Federal Reserve. The novel Futility, an 1898 creation of Morgan Robertson, detailed the sinking of an unsinkable ship, the largest vessel afloat. This imaginary ship, named Titan, collided with an iceberg during April, resulting in a high loss of life because the ship carried too few lifeboats. 14 years later, with uncanny similarities, the real ship Titanic recreated what happened in the novel. The two ships had almost identical names. Both ships were designated unsinkable. Both were touted as the largest ships at sea. Both collided with icebergs in April. Both resulted in many deaths due to a shortage of lifeboats. Plus, both had strikingly similar floor plans and technical descriptions. Benjamin Guggenheim, Isidore Straus, the head of Macy's department stores, and John Jacob Astor, probably the wealthiest man in the world, were all killed when it sank. Those three men were the main opposition to the creation of the U.S. Fed. By April 1912, all opposition to the Federal Reserve was eliminated. In December of 1913, the Federal Reserve came into being in the United States, controlled by the Illuminati banksters.
Very, very important to point out that the source for this is a Facebook group.
Mm-hmm. Yup. That is important to point out. Interesting.
Which, as we all know, is extremely peer-reviewed and valid in citation.
The Illuminati Banksters is also a hilarious name.
Again, not surprised when governments cut funding for the creative arts. This is what you're doing it to yourselves, people. Stop this, please. I don't need Toad with a bulge. I don't know.
All new Tostitos, salsa, medium, spice. Try it with all your favorite chips. No, not that chip. Not that chip. What are you doing? Get that chip away.
I'm almost ready, girls. I just gotta highlight my
Eyes.
Beauty is pain. Beauty is pain. Beauty is pain. Yeah. Say, one second. I'm curious what EmKay will be like in the year 2050. Let me just travel there for a second. Losing your troll. Why, your two dutes, Saya Sogenois, J-Paul, Rigamea Spod. Ha ha, ha, ha. I relate to this because it is an emotion. Very funny. Subscribe to EmKay for more real-life human interact.
Come on into the bathtub, kids. The water's fine.
It did look like a bathtub for a second. Oh my god. That does not look like a very good stew, though.
That flavored water, so you can drink it while you pee it.
Nice to meet you, Toucan. Oh my god.
Put it back.
Oh my god.
Put
I'm
it
so
back.
sorry.
Oh my god.
Fun fact, a tortoise's shell is actually their body. If we applied the same logic to the human's body, we would look like a woman trying to fit in her boyfriend's jacket. What a sweet Valentine's gift. Now you kiss Frick my bitch. Every 40-plus-year-old at your office job when you try to help them with something. I'll just warn you now. I don't know how to use a computer. That's okay, Sharon. They've only been in the office workplace for the last 30 years.
His name Bongo, and he doesn't like the bongos.
Okay. All right. Well. Very interesting. Oh, there's a Colleen Bollinger. Oh, that's just the worst. Okay, whatever. Sometimes I get distracted by the little, by everything that shows up on, like, on the things you might like lit better afterwards, and I'm a little bit confused by some of the things that show up depending on what the video is. Not gonna lie. But anyway, that was images that should not exist. I do agree that most of those images should not exist. That was horrifying in a way I wasn't expecting, but also, I liked some of them. Some of them were funny. Good job, Redditors, I suppose. There's something weird going on with Reddit right now. Yes? I don't know exactly what it is, but people have been leaving it for reasons? I don't know exactly what's going on, and I haven't bothered to research it. Anyway, if you want to see more meme reactions and cursed image things, that Thanos cake is never going to leave my brain, so thanks for that. If you want to see more stuff like that, just let me know in the comments below. Yes, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.